Welcome back. Today I have my girls with me. We're going to read a story. You saying hey? Yeah. And Elizabeth's pointing to the book. She's pointing to the letters in the book. Today we are going to read a book called Because. It's by Mo Willems. He's the one who wrote Don't Let the Pigeon Drive the Bus. And he also wrote the Elephant and Piggy books, if you've read any of those. But anyone who knows me knows that I love music. And this book is all about how an unexpected note, like musical note, can change a life. Let's find out. You ready to read, girls? Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hold the book right here so the girls can see the pictures. And then I'm going to hold it up so you can see the pictures. Okay? So this book is called Because. Because a man named Ludwig wrote beautiful music, a man named Franz was inspired to create his own. That would be Ludwig von Beethoven. And a man named Franz was inspired to create his own music. Because many years later, people wanted to hear Franz's beautiful music, they formed an orchestra. An orchestra is a group of instruments, and they all, like people who play instruments, and they all get together and play. Because a man had practiced since he was a kid, he was asked to join. Sorry. There'll be a little bit of technical difficulties because the girls are a little wiggly. Okay, girls, I have to show them the pictures too, you know. There we go. So there they are wanting to form an orchestra, and there's the boy who would practice. They're not used to me actually turning the book around. They're used to just keeping it right here. Because a woman studied night and day, she too was asked to play. Excuse me. Because many others loved and practiced their instruments, there were enough musicians. Addison, you're so loud. So there they are. They formed an orchestra. Okay, I'm going to take this book jacket off. Just get in the way. Okay, much better. Because someone created a poster about Franz's music, tickets were sold. And because the train conductor stopped the train at the Grand Concert Hall, the orchestra conductor arrived. So, they're selling tickets, they're coming to the concert hall. You're so wiggly. You see yourself? Because the orchestra librarian had copies of the score, the orchestra rehearsed. Do you know what it means to rehearse? When you rehearse, it means you practice. So the orchestra got together and they practiced. Look at that. Because you can't just go up on a stage and just perform. You have to practice first all together so you know how to play the music. Because workers checked the lights and seats and swept the floor, the grand hall was ready. And because the time had come, the ushers opened the doors. Really? So they're cleaning the concert hall, and then they open the doors for the performance. Addison, look. Look. Because someone's uncle caught a cold. Someone's aunt had an extra ticket for someone special. Uh-oh. So somebody's uncle caught a cold and couldn't go to the performance. So that means the aunt had an extra ticket for somebody. Look. Look. Because the usher helped the aunt and her special guest, they found their seats. Because everyone was there to hear beautiful music, it was quiet. So it looks like the little girl and her aunt are going to the performance of the orchestra, and everyone's quiet and ready to hear. You see that? Look at the pictures. Do you like this book? I like this book. There's the orchestra. Orchestra's ready. They're ready to roll. Don't hit her. Stop it. This is my life, y'all, right here. If you want to peek into my crazy. Okay. Look. That's the orchestra, and they're starting to play the music. The beautiful, beautiful music that Franz wrote. In row C, seat 14, sat the girl with her uncle's ticket. She heard the beautiful music written by a man named Franz, and it changed her. So the little girl really liked the music. Look, that girl was changed. She loved that music so much, it changed her whole life. From that moment on, the girl learned everything she could about music. Hold on. Okay, the girls wanted to get down, and that's fine. From that moment on, the girl learned everything she could about music because it fed her. So she started to write music too. Because like Franz, the young woman had something to share. Over time, the woman became very, very good because she worked very hard. One night, her music was discovered because she was also very lucky. So it looks like somebody heard her music and wanted more of it. She was invited to perform her music at the Grand Concert Hall because so many people wanted to hear it. Her composition was dedicated to her uncle in row C, seat 14, because it was his ticket that brought her here. Remember, her uncle got sick with a cold and couldn't go to the performance, so her aunt brought her. And that night, someone else was changed. It says world premiere of Symphony No. 1 called The Cold. Someone else was changed. That's how it happens. And then they actually have The Cold, which is the symphony that she wrote. They actually have the sheet music here. So that's pretty neat. I might try to play that on my piano. I love it. Well, sorry the girls couldn't quite make it all the way through. Their attention spans are very, very short because they're only 13 months old. So we read books a lot at our house, but a lot of times we're rocking in the rocking chair, or the books that we read are pretty short. But I hope you really enjoyed this book today. I'm watching them there on the floor. I hope you really enjoyed this book today. I hope you enjoyed seeing the girls being all crazy and wiggly. And I want you to think, if you could write any song, what would you write about? This little girl wrote, it wasn't a song with words, it was just a musical thing. But if you wrote a song, whether it has words or not, what would you write about? Think about it. Write about it. I hope you have a great day. I love you all, and I'll see you later.